Hey guys, I'm going to show you really quickly how I do my brows. I've already got one brow on, as you can blatantly see, and this is my natural brow. That's right, I haven't got much. This is due to over plucking and the fact that I wasn't born with much brow at all. But you can see how much difference it makes having a nice kind of strong brow against my very tiny natural brow. So I'm going to show you quickly how I do it. It's very easy. From MAC, it's the number 204 brush. First thing I'm doing is just brushing the brow through. Eyebrow crayon from MAC in colour Spiked. And I'm going to begin by starting with the middle of my brow because that's going to be the heaviest. The middle and the end is always the heaviest, and I'm going to stop drawing where the end of my nose lines up with the end of my eye. So that's where my brow should end, and that's where it's ended on this side. So I'm going to make sure it ends in the same place on the other side. Filled the middle of my brow and the end. I'm going to fill in the front bit now, and I like to keep the front bit of my brow the lightest bit. I'm going to line it up with the corner of my eye here to see where it's going to begin. Too further in and away from the corner of your eye will look too unnatural, but normally your brow would start at the corner of your eye where it matches up on your face. So I'm going to fill that in very lightly. Just to make sure you haven't got any wax from pencil clumps between the brow hairs, you can use a spoolie again and just brush the brow through. They still look very different. This one looks very defined, and that one looks just like a filled in brow. Not really that special. I'm going to use an Illamasqua brow brush. It's already got some product that I use on this side. And I'm going to use some Studio Finish concealer in NC45, which is lighter than me, but that's just going to help define my brow. Put a little bit on each side. Then I'm going to start from the middle, because that's where I want the lightest part to be. As you can see here, the lightest part's in the middle, and then I'm going to come in. So I'm going to begin in here, then I'm going to come forward, and just draw a straight enough line underneath the brow. Then I'm going to come to the end. I'm just going to blend down now. So just blend it in as best you can into your skin. So I blended it down now, and you can see how much more defined it looks, but I still need to do the same on the top of my brow now, because this one looks extra defined because I've got it on the top as well, but I haven't used the Studio Fix concealer because it is too light. So I'm going to use a colour that matches my own skin tone. It's NC50 Studio Fix Foundation Fluid from MAC, and I'm going to use the same Illamasqua brow brush. I'm not going to load the brush too much. I'm going to make sure that I can keep the fluid quite flat on the brush. I'm just going to do the same that I did with the concealer underneath the brow on top. So I'm just going to blend that foundation that I've just put on the top into the rest of my skin. So you can't see that I've put some more on top of my brow. I'm going to use a different brow crayon called Stud. And I'm going to fill in my brow here so it looks a little bit more defined. So I've just filled in my brows a little bit more, just so I've got more of a sharp brow, like an angry brow. So I hope that's been helpful, and sorry it took me so long to do it, but I hope that it was worth the wait. And by the way, since I know you're going to ask, this lipstick that's absolutely banging is from Sleek. It's called Pout Paints, and this one is called Bloo. You can see my review on all the colours on Sleek's Facebook website. I'll put a link to that underneath this video, and you can have a look at that as well. So yeah, I hope that was helpful, and keep watching and subscribing, all that good stuff, and have a nice bank holiday Monday weekend. How great is that? Take care, you guys. Bye.